The Tiger and the Dried Persimmon. Once upon a time in Korea, there lived a tiger in the depths of a mountain. One evening, the tiger, having just woken up from a long nap, felt very hungry. But it couldn't find any animal to hunt. It wasn't surprising, as all the animals hid away after hearing the tiger's bellowing yawn. "This won't do. I'll have to go down to the village and dine on a fat, juicy pig or a tender calf. Come to think of it, a tasty human wouldn't be too bad either." Once the tiger reached a village, it sauntered around to see which house he could search. It was just then when he heard a baby's cry. That baby could be a tasty dinner treat. The tiger smacked his lips as he slowly crept toward the baby's cries. The tiger found the source of the sound and slowly opened the door. But that was when he heard the baby's grandmother say, "Hush, dear, stop crying. A tiger is just outside that door." Stunned by the grandmother's words, the tiger crouched flat in front of the door. But even at the grandmother's warning, the baby didn't stop crying. "Pumpkin, stop crying now. The tiger is lying flat just behind that door. If you keep crying, the tiger is going to come in and eat you alive." The tiger was so bewildered by the grandmother that he almost jumped out of his hiding place. "How did she even know I was even here? She seems like one scary woman. I better get out of here." But having had nothing to eat all day long, the tiger couldn't bear the hunger. And he didn't appreciate the incessant sound of the baby crying. "How dare he keep on crying even when he knows that I'm here? Let me see his insolent face." The tiger stood up and reached out for the door to open it, but that was when the tiger again heard the grandmother's voice. "Here's a dried persimmon. Why don't you eat this and stop crying?" Lo and behold, the baby stopped crying just like that. "What? What is this dried persimmon that can stop a baby from crying so suddenly?" The tiger grew afraid all of a sudden. "Wait a minute. This means that the dried persimmon inside the room is much scarier than me. What should I do? Maybe I should run away before it comes out." The tiger tiptoed toward the gate. But he couldn't get that far. What is that? Ah! The tiger stopped dead in its tracks, staring at a great dark shadow. Is that the dried persimmon? What is the best way to get out of trouble? Get the heck out of there, lickety-split. The tiger found a place to hide in a cowshed. But what was the shadow that made the tiger run? The dark shadow crept into the barn where the tiger was hiding. "Hush, please be quiet." The shadow belonged to a cattle thief. He crept into the cowshed to steal an ox. Not knowing what it was, the tiger believed that the dried persimmon was out to get him. The tiger held his breath and tried to keep still even though his feet grew numb. The ox thief groped around in the darkness to find an ox to steal. That was when the thief's hand landed on the tiger's back. "Oh no, the dried persimmon's got me. What am I going to do?" The thief, on the other hand, thought he was touching a calf. "Wow, this is one strong calf. I could probably sell it at a high price after fattening it up a bit more. All right, I'll take this one." So the thief tied a rope around the tiger's neck. When the tiger felt a noose around his neck, it was so startled that it blindly dashed outside without a thought. "Hey, stop right there. I said stop!" As the tiger bolted out of the barn, it inadvertently pulled the rope around its neck too and ended up hoisting the thief up on its back. No! Whoa! 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 But the tiger was running so fast that the thief couldn't even open his eyes. "What? I'm on a tiger. How did this even happen? This is not good. Not good at all. This thing will devour me alive for dinner." But the tiger thought it was in big trouble too. It believed that the scary dried persimmon latched onto its back to capture it. So the tiger ran harder than ever to shake off this terrifying thing. The thief held on tighter, believing that if he fell off, the tiger would surely gobble him up. Before long, the village was far behind the tiger, and just when it was about to enter the woods, it got caught by a long branch and stumbled, knocking the thief off its back. "Finally, I'm safe." Wait, what if it comes after me again? The thief was frightened just as much as the tiger. "Oh no, that tiger is going to eat me alive." The tiger started to run into the woods while the thief sprinted back towards the village. What do you think happened to the tiger and the thief thereafter? Hey, little ones, you guys should never go down to the village. A long time ago, I met a dried persimmon once down there, and it nearly cost me my life. The thief, of course, never tried to steal again, and the villagers were freed from the threat of the tiger attacking their village and of the thief stealing their things. So, everyone ended up living happily ever after.